Hi, I'm Melissa Rooney, children's author.
And I'm Stacy Fabbre, children's illustrator.
And we're the creators of The Fate of the Frog. My husband worked with Stacy's cousin, and we were at a social function, and I was discussing my dream of being a children's author, and I'd written some things, but I'd never really put them out there. And Stacy's cousin told me about her. She said, my cousin's a great artist. I assumed she had a degree in graphic design or graphic art, but she has a degree in criminology, and I sent her some of my work and asked if she would be interested, and she said yes, and I was thrilled with her illustrations. So yeah, we met by the internet, and in fact had an internet relationship for 6 or 7 years before we met in person.
So we met in person for the very first time just a couple of days ago when I picked Melissa up from the airport to come stay with me and my family for 4 nights and 5 days.
Brave woman.
Yeah, so we always tease that it was kind of our sleepless in Seattle moment, you know, kind of our romantic, what do they call that, a cute great?
Yeah, it was very romantic. We're like, internet dating.
Yeah.
So, gosh, almost 16 years ago, I gave birth to my daughter in Australia, and when she was about a month old, we decided to take a camping trip to the west coast of Australia. And yes, my husband was the deciding factor. I was very hesitant because I knew there weren't a lot of doctors out there, and if anything happened, I wasn't sure what to do. So she got a fever the first night, and we had to take her to the equivalent of the emergency room. And while we were waiting for quite a while, I made up a story and whispered it to her, and the story stuck in my head, for many years. And then we had a drought in Durham, North Carolina, where I'm from, and we got down to where we only had 30 days worth of water. We were flushing our toilets with our bath water and not washing cars, not watering lawns. So that really was the impetus to actually put the story down on paper. That and Dr. Seuss, realizing that it was such a big deal. He's passed away, and everyone treats his writing as if it's something of the past. But I think that the anapestic tetrameter that he writes in and the rhyming is not only easy to read and pleasant to hear, but it's a good way to spend time with your kids. So all of that kind of came together in The Fate of the Frog.
Well, Melissa, when I first, started communicating to her through email, she gave me a couple of stories and said, are you interested in doing any of these? And they're all wonderful, don't get me wrong. They're all fantastic, and I eventually want to illustrate more of them for sure. But this one just really stuck out. I mean, this cute little image of a character of a frog kind of jumped into my mind. I'm like, this one would be great, to have pictures correspond with it. And I love the rhyming. Each time I go down to write and sit down, I'm like, I'm not going to rhyme, but there's just something so charming about a rhyming children's book, and so it really has its appeal that I adored it. So I was really honored that she trusted me with this great work, and it's history.
I think children and parents should read the book. Number one, because just like Dr. Seuss, I don't want to say I'm as great of a writer as him, but he was the inspiration. And just like Dr. Seuss's books, The Fate of the Frog is fun to read aloud. It's a way to bring parents and children together, and it's important to keep reading aloud to your children even after they learn to read. That's something that's been a hard thing for me to grasp over the years. It also deals with drought and water resources, and I have become kind of a water spirit. I think water is it is our most precious natural resource, and that we should do more to keep it clean with regard to sustainable stormwater management and not dirtying our water to begin with. The book is not preachy, it's very plot driven, and fun to read.